Alright, she's looking at these bones, I guess? Kind of looks like a dinosaur. Maybe even a whale? I don't know. I actually don't know what whale bones look like. Let's go ahead and talk to her and get this quest done. Hello. Sorry, I got a little distracted. You guys are unfamiliar faces. Sorry, I'm not very good at talking to strangers. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude, I'm just... Sorry. Just call me Rem. Paimon's name is Paimon. Nice to meet you. I'm Kumi. Nice to meet you. Oh, look at Paimon just like looking up at her. Sorry, I just rarely chat with people. Oh, I know that feeling all too well. Besides YouTube and chatting with you guys, I actually barely talk to anyone else. Maybe I talk to someone once or twice per every week. That's just kind of how I do. May I ask, is there anything I can help you with? I mean, besides family. About this carcass. I'm actually curious about this carcass. Let's go? We were just wondering, what animal carcass is this? I was wondering! Yo, sick. This is a quest meant for me. Her name is Kontira. She's sort of my childhood friend. What? Yeah, good friend. This might sound silly. You may even think it's just my wishful thinking. This skeleton is what my childhood friend left behind. Uh... Oh. Your friend was able to defeat such a huge sea creature? That's amazing. Hmm. I mean, these are the bones of my childhood friend. She's a sea creature. Way to go, Paimon! Oh. On Narukami Island, my father's hometown, people call these creatures Buzu. It is also said that they often attack cargo ships on long voyages and will rob fishermen of their catch, so they are hunted down and killed by humans. But over here, my mother's hometown, the locals would give each individual creature a unique name. And she, my best friend, may be the last of her kind. Is that right? Wow. You know, this is this angle though, right? Kinda on the beach. If if someone just like saw us, I wonder what they would think, huh? The people of Watatsumi never gave her species a common name because they think that just like us, each of them is a lonely individual. Lonely, docile, indifferent to curiosity and hostility outside of their own world. Alone roaming in the currents, alone suffocating in the shallows. Huh. How pitiful. Is it? Don't think of it that way. Yeah, Paimon. What is wrong with you? The words, how pitiful, will only widen the distance between each other intentionally or unintentionally, which downplays their suffering. Only by empathizing with the other party's loneliness and pain, letting go of fear and defense, can we truly achieve understanding. Perhaps that was why we happened to become friends back then. Rather than ele- elevating, alleviate, I don't know, each other's loneliness, we were enjoying the we were enjoying the loneliness together. A solid, a solitude, a solitude we both shared. My reading has been, it's been getting worse these past few days. It's just that I have been far away for a long time since I grew up. I finally had the opportunity to come back only to realize it's too late. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. Don't let me affect your mood. Excuse me. Can you... Never mind, it's nothing. It's okay, just let us know. Yeah, do you need our help? Yeah, sorry to bother you. I came from Narukami Island wanting to visit her and stay here for a while. But as you can see, my best friend has passed away. The way home is also blocked by the war. Maybe I'll be stranded even longer. I wanted to at least offer something to my best friend. She loves thunder sakura flowers. But for safety reasons, I can no longer go back to the place where the thunder sakura grows. If I could ask you guys for help, it'd be ever so grateful. We'll do our best. Thank you very much. Be careful when passing through the non-safe areas. I will pray for you here. Miss Kumi, you're too polite. Funny thing is, I already have sakura blooms, so take them. Ah, sorry, I didn't expect you guys to be back so soon. Yeah, it's almost as though we didn't move. Do you need anything? Yeah, I brought what you asked for. I have quite a few, actually. I didn't even use them for cooking yet. Thank you so much. I knew I could count on you guys. These are enough to make a wreath of flowers. Thank you once again. By the way, I have one more thing I want to ask of you. I don't know if you guys mind. Since we already helped you out, feel free to tell us, Miss Kumi. Yeah, do you need help? It's like this. I heard from the elders of Boro Village that there's hilly trail activity again on the beach to the west. Heck yeah, hilly trails. Let's go? It so happens that a researcher from Sumeru passed by here the other day and is heading there. I think her name is Anissa, and she hasn't returned yet. Why does that name sound familiar? I'm quite worried about her. That researcher, is she your friend? Our friends the only ones worth worrying about. Sorry, I mean, I don't really know her well, but I'm just worried. I'll help to find her. Sorry to trouble you again. If it weren't for the fact that I can't handle myself in fights... It's okay, you don't have to blame yourself. Let's just go help. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, that's really close by, actually. Oh, it's so bright and sunny. Save my thesis!
Decided by destiny. Fire hazard.
Nice. Oh, it's not over.
A festive retreat. I'll protect us.
She does like no damage. Her talent is like level 1. Poor Mona, being weak. I still want her in the party though, compared to my Ganyu level 10 talent, just for the fact that I feel like it's Wait, how did my health go all the way back up? I was pretty sure I was hurt. Whoa, that was weird. Anyways, yeah, she looks so familiar. I feel like I've seen her before. What the heck? Oh, thank you. If it weren't for your help, I'm afraid I would be dead. No need to thank us. You're Anissa, right? Miss Kumi asked us to come. Kumi? Oh, it's that local lass who looks a bit gloomy, but is very nice, right? Lass? What a strange and flippant way of describing her. Actually, I forgot her name. I really shouldn't have. I'll have to thank her properly later on. Oh yes, her name is Kumi, right? That's right. You shouldn't be a researcher with a memory like that. Yes, I remember this time. Kumi. That's a cute name. Kumi. Oh, sorry, I didn't introduce myself. Although you might already know. I'm Anissa. Anissa Puberuni, trainee daster at Simu Academia's Oceanographic Society. By the way, I'm pretty sure our next stop, the next island we're going to is Sumeru, right? So we're gonna see more academic researchers. As for my surname, Perberuni, Posteroni, it's because my academic lineage dates back 5 centuries to the great scholar, the sage Biruni. Ah, every time I mention this, a pride that cannot be expressed in words wells up within me unbidden. Man, she's like some rich girl bragging about her dad's money. Yeah, have you seen the movie White Chicks? Kumi's very worried about you. What are you laughing about? Nothing, I'm just a little embarrassed about making people worry about me. I'm unsurprised that you can be embarrassed at all. However, there are still things I have yet to do. The research I have on hand has not yet been borne fruit, and so I must hurry. You know, the statue of Watatsumi here are the object of my research. The traditional beliefs of the people of Watatsumi are very fascinating. Huh? In really? In antiquity, the priests, shrine maidens of Watatsumi would place permanently given offerings under memorials. After that, they would protect those offerings with sophisticated mechanical puzzles or simply elemental techniques. Or simple. Wow, where am I getting these letters from? What? That was originally a manner of protecting and storing objects that were offered, but people gradually discovered the joys of solving puzzles for their own sake, and even considered this a way of communicating with the now deceased through one's intellect. As such, the solving of puzzles became melded together with religious rituals, resulting in a most unique tradition called cults. No, I'm just kidding. As such, apart from the usual offerings, solving puzzles left by those who came before and seeking the desires of the heart also became rituals of worship or divination. Of course, the better part of this is my personal guesswork. If we want to be sure, we'll need to conduct a great deal of folklore studies. So, these desires of the heart, are they actually visions? It's as if you guessed. I'm referring to the riches offered to the statues of Watatsumi, the gifts of forebears to their descendants. Riches! Oh, so it's not visions. By which I mean treasure, of course. Treasure. Twezer! Your little companion seems to have a strong interest in my topic of study. How about it then? Interested in lending me a hand? What happened to my Paimon? Come on, there's Twezer! Let's just help out, shall we? As for me, I'm not all that interested in Twezer. I just need my research results. It'll be great if you're willing to help. The treasure is all yours. Consider it your payment for helping me out. Yes. Woohoo! She also says it. I'll consider it. Oh, don't worry. Let's start right here. Wait, what? What do you mean, start right here? What is going on? What? Solve the puzzle. What? Press the button. What the heck is this? At the big shed. Oh, but that means I have to. And then switch.
The campaign begins. Time down.
Now what? I'm so confused. What else is there? Oh, there's one here too.
There is no escape.
Okay. Okay, go away, Shogun. I want Mona.
It is as the
Let's do it. I still don't understand. How do you pay respects? Oh. Then you pay respects again. Aha. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, I think I got it. The blue one is the one I have to hit last. There we go. Treasure. Yes, mine.
finding treasure is pretty exhilarating.
Indeed it is. Well then, congratulations are in order. Can we really take them? It's fine. It's like I said, this is a symbol of the heart's desire. The forebears of this land left it so those who came after, as a symbol of faith and a token of trust, in fact, you could consider it a concrete way of passing memories on. So be at ease and just take it, it's yours by right. The people of Watatsumi Island understood that this very on, the fruits of wisdom are to be given to those who respect it. Just like you and me. Does Paimon count too? No. Of course, thanks for your hard work. You're most welcome. No need to be so formal. Still, this thesis I'm working on is such a headache. Didn't you have a breakthrough already? Well, yes, but I spent far too much time on just one subject. To formally become a daster as opposed to remaining a trainee, you need to have 2 different theses pass through the review stage. I actually remember another guy talking about this all the way back in Leeway. I can ask for an extension, of course, but I do still need to find a second topic. My second field of study is actually marine biology, but due to the recent instability in Inazuma, I've had to call a halt to research on that front. Marine biology, you say? Eh, what is it? Oh right, Miss Kumi's good friend. Huh? I don't think she and I have gotten that far yet. Huh? Paimon's talking about a sea creature. Oh, right, I remember now. What does this person fill their brain with? Paimon wonders. I actually had a passing glance at that creature earlier. If I'm not mistaken, the skeleton is that of an omebuzo, or at least that's what the people of Narukami Island calls it. They are huge, intelligent, and savage sea monsters, and were once considered the arch nemesis of all sailors. They were overly clever and overly proud, just like humans. I suppose that's why they came into conflict with us and became savage beasts. These sea creatures have been all but wiped out in most ocean regions, but it seems that this isn't the case here. It seems as though they've even grown close to humanity. This is a very unusual phenomenon indeed. Very interesting. Thanks a lot. I knew I was right to call on you two for help. Well, time's a wasting. Let's head back and look for Miss Kumi. Let's go. I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. Miss Kumi. I wonder if there's anything in there. Doesn't seem to be. Is there anything on top though? Nope, okay. And we are here. Hello there, thanks for bringing Anissa back safe and sound. You're welcome. Hello there, little, Miss Kumi. Sorry for making you worry. I'm just glad to see you're right. I just finished my garland too. Sorry, I was just like looking at the word "you're right." I usually like I'm not used to that grammar as most of the stuff that's in this game. Sorry for taking up your time. Let me give her this garland. Please go ahead. Thank you. You rarely ever see like the NPCs do stuff like this. This is really neat. I like this. It really contributes to the story. I hope that my feelings, though late, will get through to her. I'm all alone again. What was her name? Hmm? Are you suddenly asking that? Shh! Shush! I hear that the people of Watatsumi each give them an individual unique name. If you don't mind me asking, what was your friend's name? Antira. That's a lovely name. Oh my gosh, look at that Hilichurl in the background. Yo, he be packing some heat. Thank you. The elders on the island say that Kuntira means whale in the ancient language. It is a whale! Let's go! I chose this name because I like it. Well, it also fits with Kumi, doesn't it? It's a lovely name. What's she doing? Best we avoid disturbing them, Paimon. Thank you. Apologies, I spoke a little out of turn. That's okay. She was the last remnant of her kind. She was born alone and she died alone. Born in the sea, dying on land where she didn't belong, suffocating in the air. Recently I've been thinking, sooner or later, this might be my destiny as well. Eh? Dot 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 dot. It's not like that. There's no need to persuade me. I understand what you're thinking, but after all, you and I are not the same. I wasn't born here, nor do I belong to my father's hometown. No, I was talking about the pelvic bones. Wait, what? Huh? Yes, the pelvic bones. Pelvic bones. I'm so lost. What are you talking about? Yeah, seriously. It's like this. Have you guys noticed that, unlike a whale, she still was well-developed pelvic bones? Not at all. How did you notice? Since I first arrived here, I have been paying attention to its pelvic structure and the traces it left behind. I suppose you can call this an academic's instinct. For example, when we give birth, we experience strong expansions and contractions, and as such, a stable support structure that protects our internal organs and soft tissues is indispensable. Our pelvis is the structure that performs this function, and for Kontira, her pelvis is the same. In other words, she had babies. Well, yeah. Babies! A pelvis that has undergone childbirth tends to show a certain degree of deformation and wear due to expansion and contraction. The body shape of primitive marine creatures tends to be teardrop shaped, so their pelvises are also narrower. In other words, the marks of the pelvic deformations are more obvious and easier to observe. Is that so? Huh. My character, just continuously being like, oh, I see. Sorry, I've just been talking about common knowledge. I suppose I've been boring you all to death. Oh no, please continue. You have a very beautiful tone of voice, at least. Has anyone ever told you that? Where is this going? Thank you, I never noticed. Thanks. Yeah, where is this going? Back to the topic at hand. As such, I have grounds to fully refute your reasoning. Based on the deformations of the pelvic bones, She must have undergone many births. It seems she had found her home in the sea and she had more than one offspring. Wow. In other words, she found her own happiness. But if that's the case, then why would she stay stranded here? That's your second mistake, Miss Kumi. Stranded sea animals often show signs of distortion and strain on certain parts of their vertebrae. If you must know why, it's because suffocating is very painful. But based on my preliminary observations, Contera's spine is straight, almost as she did not experience any painful struggle. Based on a rough observation of her bone age, I would estimate that she passed away safely before she came to shore. As for why she came to this familiar place in her final hours, maybe this was her way of telling her good friend that she had lived a happy and fulfilling life. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so wholesome and nice. So, you got to live well too. Yes, I will. You know, I would always feel torn as to whether I should return to my home on Narukami Island or to stay here in Baro Village. Before, I was also torn whether to head back to the academia or stay in this country. Due to the war, confusion, and the pressure from the shogunate, it's all too much and many people have considered giving up. But one must make a choice to continue or to give up. Choosing to continue may still wind up being fruitless, but choosing to give up, I won't give up. When it's war or government, they're just another problem. This is another matter entirely. You're right. Think about it. Hundreds of years later, when people talk about this war, they can only lament this tragedy and the tragedy it caused and how meaningless it all was. But when they talk about the history of Watatsumi Island, about your friends and you and me, they will remember that this island had a daredevil that stumbled out and somehow unlocked some of the truths behind our history. Yes, and that there also lived a girl who befriended a giant sea creature and thus decided where her home should be. When she was young, when she first met me, I had a similar feeling, the feeling that my life was only just beginning. Then let your life begin once again, this time without any fear of loss. Oh, Paimon's getting mad. We were running all these errands for them, and here they are chatting away. Relax, Paimon. Having said that, there is one thing I must ask you, Miss Kumi. Wow, you're so formal all of a sudden. She's got some other agenda, huh? Yeah, seriously, huh? I might have to stay on Watatsumi Island to study marine life in a long term, so in the meantime, could I, do you mean that you want to study Kantira's children? No, I want to try making friends with her children. And if you don't mind, Miss Kumi, well, it's at your convenience, of course. I wouldn't want to. I live in Boro Village. I'm sure I could give you a room, as long as you're alright with it. I'd love to meet her children as well. Maybe that was what she wanted me to see, the family that she cared about. Thank you. And there's no need to learn how to speak as we do. I think you speak beautiful as it is. Well then, thanks a lot. Miss Kumi. About to call her little again. Little lass. It feels like we've been left out in the cold. It is how it is, Paimon. That's love for you. Thank you so much for your help as well, traveler, Paimon. I will not forget this. Me too. My future lectures will always have seats open for you. What? No, Paimon's not here to study. Yeah, seriously, I would hate to... I don't want to study. I'm not much of a study person either. I don't want to talk to her again after that. How have you been recently? Thanks for your concern. I've been doing quite well. Originally, I only intended to say goodbye to Kontera and make peace with some parts of my life. But now I feel like this place is more like my home than Narukami Island, and I can experience new joys here that are more than just memories. So I feel that continuing to live here isn't bad either. I'm glad that we met. I feel the same way. Thank you for your help previously. Oh, by the way, Anissa's been trying really hard to get used to life here. Lately, she's been learning how to make our local cuisine from me. It's just that she's made some changes to its based on flavor from Sumeru. I hope you don't mind. Oh, what does it look like? Suspicious omelet rice. Yeah, no thank you. I want the other line. I want to see the other line. About Anissa. She's still as reckless as ever. She doesn't seem to act like she's in a different nation at all. She just keeps going strange and dangerous places every day. And once she gets into her studies, that's the whole day she'll be spending on research. I can't make heads or tails out of. She honestly worries me a bit. But she's also very considerate, and her voice is quite lovely. I think I can bear with it, I guess. Don't misunderstand, please. She's a good person, so it's not as if I dislike her or something. Oh, don't worry, I know. I know what you want. I know how this goes. I know what this story is about. I getcha.